Hello it is, and welcome back to Wright, Tribulations. We're going to continue from where we left off last time, so let's just begin.
Hold it!
The burning bridge moved you that much, did it? I find it hard to believe. You're more than you don't understand me at all. If you see anybody again and find myself passing by it with tears in my eyes, I'm a man overflowing with irresponsible kindness. I'm used my responsible kindness to fill the pages of my notebook. An artist using a notebook, it's so pathetic, it makes me want to cry myself. I command you to go buy at least a proper sketch pad. What has that got to do with anything? I'm not sure if I care for other artists using a notebook for sketching. Proceed with this.
Hold it!
You forgot the passage of time for that extent, did you? Well, once I get caught up in something, I tend to forget everything else. That's true. He's always been that way. He's been that way. I guess he's not lying about that, at least. Felix Wright appeared to the scene after 11:15. If he was drawing it then dispels all doubts. Aside from the doubts of his humanity, there's a big clue waiting for me in this cross-examination. This testimony does not less than mock the court. But I'm sure there's still a vital kernel of truth in it somewhere. Sketching the burning bridge? The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What? Came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Archie? You will regret this. The sketch of mine is... Yeah! Enough. Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness. What are you talking about? I know what I mean. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I will leave it to you, Mr. Schwartz. What should I do? I got a terrible feeling that the instant this sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed for the perspective. If you take leave it alone, I cannot recommend looking at the sketch. His works of art are a force of nature, best matured on the Richter scale. That's right, don't even shake a heart to pieces. This courtroom has yet to meet the work standards. I think we better pass. In which case, let us return to our leads. Nope. Look at the sketch. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please. Even I could imagine that it turned out like this. Imagine what? The Lorries next to the boot would take place here today like this. Ouch! Show it now! Okay, but still yourself. This is a word of Lorries texting. Well, so this is your bridge, correct? Quite large bridge, isn't it? You're supposed to be such good, huh? Yes, well, it is better drawing than expected. Is it? I struggled to reproduce this place. I really did. Yes, I'm sure you did. Bless me. This is going to get ugly. No one has the bravery to bring it up, seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry? What? The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure? Oh, you spotted that, then Turnabout. However much I might want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course. Iris! I wish she could take a bit of care of herself. We had to plan her for her future, you know. What would happen to her if she had issues of like fly like that? Larry, please answer this question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the salute? That was... Yep, that's what I saw. Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist, a real artist. You... Hi? The girl, she's really high up in the picture. What was that for? It's all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test the theory. Please sweep your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your white theories. Anyway, a no court of law will never acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there's a precedent for this. She was flying pretty high. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about 20 feet above the bridge, at least. It was really something to see. This has to be some kind of a mistake. Mr. Ashworth, please bring the witches back down to earth. What? This witch is your friend, is it not? Accessory to foolishness, Miss Edgeworth. Let us better expose evidence by force, if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I suspect you are supposed to obvious contradiction. Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what do you think about the piece? Get that thing away from me! Oh my god, oh my god. Now hurry, I have to summon him! I knew it. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I do exactly what I saw. I will give you a whole $1 that is the truth. If that is truly the case, then there's one thing that we can say for certain. What would I be? Could I not be the defender Iris? What do you mean? I don't understand. Yee! A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolish foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual woman you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was. That rather shack is quite a few away from the bridge. The hood is that. It's not told me that this was from the ancient by Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris my darling hood. Well, it seems there's a big fools in this world and one at the defense branch. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing a hood. She has given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps you just suggest that it was Wright who took Wright. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean, you just fine. Why? Why didn't Nick have Iris' hood? Eh? Eddie, what's going on with you, Iris and Nick? Why you, Nick? You dog! I do believe that this unbelievable mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, discarded, straight into the garbage. Ah! What is it now, witness? It feels like you have been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Eddie, today's the day we get to please stupefy you. What? What is the meaning of for your outburst with this? I hate to have to do this, but it has some definitive evidence. Definitive? Evidence? Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, the restricts you, shall prove it. I didn't expect to ask this again, but shall we be needing your testimonials again? Tell us everything you know about concerning the defendant and fighting the sketch, and show us your evidence that the night was actually reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Archie, because I'm going to feed you a whoopee serving of pain. You have been served also a whoopee serving of pain all this time, trust me. When I reached the discovery, she was already gone. I wasn't worried, so if Frederick searched all over for her. Now let me find a bit of a crystal spear, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that I was simply wearing a spear hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal spear that night. That's where the crystal ball went to. Larry took it. A crystal spear? This one, pretty isn't it? But find the keepers. That spear, where did you find it? Let me see, around here somewhere. Looks about right. And it was half buried in snow. It was pretty much snowy back then, by then, but there was still some falling, so I walked up to the bridge. In accordance with this crystal spear. That's quite okay. I put it back afterward. There's something on it, isn't there? Oh my, it's blood stain. What? A blood stain? You ready, Archie? By tomorrow, you will call me Pastor Larry. Yeah, like the son of that. No one's going to push me around anymore. Didn't you want to be called Louise? Texted him only a few minutes ago. Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal spear. There was? Who was the stupid idiot? Miss Alice Dixon, the mentor to a stupid idiot. The victim? I have a photo of her here. And on the end of the staff, you can see a familiar looking crystal spear. Hey! That's my photograph! Get it back! A crystal spear like that is quite easy to find. Yeah, one just like it on my brooch. They look not alike. In any case, please take a look at this. There's the evidence that this is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime. Oh, the crystal spear! It's gone! What? What? Yes, what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris, after all. She was not wearing a hood, more importantly. The crystal spear found at the landing site was not hers either. That means the one who had dropped the spear was the victim, Miss Elise? A fool alongside another fool and no fools around to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, the sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is reacted. You can do that. I saw it. We don't do the eyes. And this crystal spear, this is nothing more than a red herring. You always believe that? Give it to some Taft and I'm sure you will realize it as well, Miss Miles Edgeworth. Alice Dexter was in a room on the night of murder. There was no reason for her to go to this bridge. Therefore, the spear cannot be related to this case, that is all. Miss Francisco Corbo. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why you put it on me? The victim's crystal spear was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe that you don't prove with the case. The crystal spear. It was probably thrown away at the bridge. At the bridge after the murder. After murder? There's blood on the crystal spear, is it? This does suggest that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent. The same reason that he drew the ridiculous sketch. What? You mean I'm the killer? No way! Enough joking. Just when did the crystal appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe it is related to the case. She makes a valid point. There's no evidence that the illustrious left House Temple that night. However, if somehow the crystal spear can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to be transformed into something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Ashworth, and what your final opinion on the disposal of this crystal spear? If it's not related to the case, then this witness you called will have me nothing more than a monumental face to climb. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal spear was dropped before the murder took place? Can I prove it? This is the issue. To simply prove it. That's the only option. That's what he did do. That's what he did do. That's the way Felix Wright would do this. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal spear is a vital link to resolving the case. You will do that? That look in your eyes. You remind me of Felix Wright when he is cornered. That should come as no surprise. Because right now I have Felix Wright and I am indeed cornered. Oh no, I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Ashworth. Evidence that proves that the crystal spear was indeed dropped before the murder. This crystal spear, it was half buried, it's not correct. That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have pulled to cover it. That's all I need to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. Oh, what? When the crystal spear was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly. Snowing? On the other hand, let us look at the scene of this murder. As proven earlier, there is no snow on the victim's body. Oh! Therefore, the crystal spear must have been dropped before the murder. What? Order! On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to the bridge. And there something occurred that caused this crystal spear to come loose. What could it have been? The spear. There's some blood on it, isn't it? Isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusk Bridge. Objection! The murder didn't take place in the Hasakura Temple courtyard. On a fool would suggest a foolish piece of absolute foolishness. Just who is a fool, and which part is foolish, whispered Conwell. Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hasakura Temple courtyard. That's not exactly true, now is it? The body was precisely what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body. That's the same thing! No, it isn't. You said it yourself. Very little blood is actually lost. At the moment of a blade is certain. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed. If that statement is the truth, the Tuscan Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there were no bleeding.
Objection!
You're forgetting one vital thing, my Sedgwick. Annie's Dixon body was found in Hasekra Temple. On foot it takes 50 minutes to travel from Tuscan Bridge to Hasekra Temple. You mean to suggest that someone carried the body all the way? I have made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove the possibility I happen to pursue. Now if the defense is ready, the court would like to take an explanation. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hasekra Temple. On that story right, there's one way that the body must be removed, the snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. There was an explanation as to having been used to dispose of the murder weapon, but it could also been used to carry the body. Oh no! This is a completely unacceptable, my Sedgwick. You dug yourself into your own grave. What do you mean? The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body, doesn't that put the final nail in the coffin? You're too late, Francisco Carmo. In fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation. What? Where was the victim Alice Dixon really killed? If her body was moved whatever for, and finally... Just what does this image mean? Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it. This would certainly sit on one of the lowest possible pressures of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you. That's it, that's headless then. I can't give a verdict under the circumstances. Right, I seems to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Francisco Macanma, you make a wonderful partner. Excuse me? There was one reason alone for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. Really? That's what it's all about? You could have just told me from the very beginning. Then I would have... Miles Edgeworth, I don't care what you were here for to do. This was a chance to finally grin you under my heels. A shame that your chance seems to have stripped by you. What a shame! Hey, Francie! This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. Such an effort to all the legal system. Any man. Something. Larry passed out. I cannot believe that the witness testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer to the question that arises. Have his word here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather in the courtroom. This courtroom, there are those other matters that shall be addressed. I'm counting on thorough investigation by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you, right? Haha! Court is now adjourned. Oh, it was fun to be Edgeworth for time being. For the little time we had. It was fun, Edgeworth. Bye. I'm still up to this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case where Mentor Mia had been handled in a court of law. Oh, that's the fourth case episode. The horrifying truth that they refused to accept in holding me hostage were here with the speeches. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here, this wasn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into the Eel River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me out around the world back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me, somehow. Oh, he's okay again. We finally get to see Edgeworth in Phoenix perspective now. Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in your face. Or maybe radiant in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad at George. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. See, I can do anything. He's so smart. His face expressions are like... oh, stop it, you. We're not in a clear yet. The main point of the contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shishiito did not deliver the deadly blow. Huh? Yeah. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword? Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about anything, pal. I will dig up the murder weapon myself and then eat my... or even eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I will handle things from here. You're so cute, Edgeworth. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old priest a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background. Naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we have met before. All I want is confirmation on one way or another. Since I probably won't be getting back from you. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, Wright. Take care. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. That's right, Maya is still stuck over at the temple. But don't worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you will be the first to know. Thank you, Edgeworth. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We will get you out. We will get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I will got to continue to collect evidence. Okay, guys, you have to end this episode. Oh my god. I'm fangirling right now because Edgeworth is so cute with his expressions. It was like so... it was so smudged and like, oh no, you... stop it. He was so proud that he got the defense alright. When Felix complimented him and just like, I can do anything. Yeah. I hope you're proud of my father, like that. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to investigate in the next episode to collect evidence, and yeah. So thank you for watching. Leave a like or subscribe if you like it. And thank you for supporting always.